are what they are. The first two rounds, I'm not going to overly stock them. Cleveland just wiped the floor with Atlanta. That's over. Toronto and Miami. Now, that's a series. Game 4 is tomorrow. Raptors have been able to get to the Heat. The Raptors have, the Heat have some issues because, number one, Hassan Whiteside is out, and number two, I think that there's a depth issue there. If you take Whiteside out, it is going to be a bit much. Now, if you're just joining us, I made the comments earlier about Dwayne Wade and ticking off an entire country. I want to get your thoughts on this at 855-323-4NBC, 855-323-4622. The situation with the Miami Heat has become, before Game 3, Miami was at home. And because of that, the Canadian national anthem was first. And Dwayne Wade took some shots. He just did some shooting during the Canadian national anthem. It was wrong. It is not the right thing to do. The criticism, I think, is valid. I think that what he needed to show was some contrition. And the part where I'll come down on Dwayne Wade was he went out of his way to say he wasn't being disrespectful. I know that. He wasn't being disrespectful. It was a disrespectful act. Show some contrition. That's the mistake, in my opinion. I don't think that when we're talking about Dwayne Wade, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I'm not saying that he's a bad teammate. I'm not saying he's a bad person. He's none of those things. The guy's become an icon in South Florida in a town that doesn't have all their icons. They have Dan Marino, who's an icon in Miami sports. It's Dwayne Wade and Dan Marino. I mean, in the last 25 years, Dwayne Wade is an icon, and I show him the respect for his career. It was a